Hey guys, it's Walt, K4OGO. You know, I love to travel. I travel a lot for work, and when I do, I usually take ham gear with me. And there's one piece of equipment, one transceiver, that tops them all. It's my favorite for traveling with, and there's a lot of reasons why. And I'm going to tell you about each and every one of them. And that's the Xiegu G90. Great little radio. Stick around, I'll tell you why I love this thing. The Xiegu G90 is an absolute must if you're going to travel a lot and you want something small and compact that you can take with you. The cool thing about this rig is, you know, I've seen them now on sale for as low as $399 US. What a bargain, and it's a great radio for the price. There's so many cool things about this radio that just make it perfect for travel. One of them is the automatic tune, the ATU in it, that you can tune anything with this radio. And that's a plus, and also being built in, something else that you don't have to carry along. The analyzation tools inside of this thing is almost like having an antenna analyzer with you, as well as an ATU, plus a rig, and a lot of other features that this thing has. It has full coverage from 80 meters all the way down to 10, and it can do a lot of things. You know, when I travel with this thing in the past, I actually bought a box. And within the box, I fitted this thing out to carry on as a carry-on item with me when I flew. I had the radio, the battery, the mic, all in this big box. And yeah, that was cool, and I could get it around with me. But after a while, I wanted to find a better way. So what I did was I took the flaps off the front and the back of this thing, yeah, the metal, removable flaps, and fitted in a much smaller little bag. And that worked out just good. Another thing too is I knew if I wasn't going to be portable, if I was going to be in, say, a hotel room or a house like I'm staying in now here in Poland, what I did was I found a pretty cool power supply. It's called a Schnitt Power. It's an adjustable from 0 to 24 volt power supply that I got on Amazon. Great little deal, and it worked. I tried this thing out. I even got the low power one, like the one under 4 amps. And wondering, I know the G90 draws a little bit more than that, but I got this thing cheap just to test it and used it for 2 or 3 months at home before I brought it with me. I would probably suggest you get there's a 10 amp version, and I also plan on purchasing one of these just to have that added extra, amperage in a little power supply, a little portable power supply. I bought this thing to power some of my little small QRP rigs at home or when I'm traveling with as well. So what do I love about this radio so much that makes it so nice? I mentioned it earlier. All the internal features, the ATU to tune an antenna, and the analyzation tools. You know, for checking SWR, I can scan and see what any antenna that I bring along with me, what it'll do. And if the antenna, if let's just say SWR is above resonance and it doesn't work, all I got to do is push that ATU button and bam, it's awesome. It works well. So with this radio with me here in Europe, I've worked nearly, I think, 5 continents, over 58 countries, just sitting here with just 20 watts. And, that's another thing. 20 watts, a lot of people don't realize that 20 watts will get it done for you. And if you don't think so, instead of showing you graphs, charts, and talking about dB or whatever, I like to just operate and show you in an operational standpoint what 20 watts will do. Here you go. Here's a couple QSOs, and listen to the replies back I get from these guys on my audio quality and how blown away they are that I'm just operating 20 watts with this thing. QSL, you're 59 into the north of Poland. My name is Walt, Whiskey Alpha Lima Tango. I'm just running 20 watts with a Xiegu G90 and a InFed half wave out the house here. I'm an American here working in Poland.
Wonderful. Well, your audio is fantastic, Walt, I must say. Your audio is incredible, and absolutely fantastic.
I'm going to tell you, Walt, the homebrew antenna there in the G90, which I always smile when I hear people on them. 20 watts is doing the job really, really well. The audio quality is very, very good. Even when the QSB comes in on you and starts to pull you down, the audio just continues to stand up out of the noise, even though the signal's disappearing. But it sounds great.
Well, there you have it. My Xiegu G90 travel experience. I mean, this thing, what a cool little rig. It's small, easy to carry, very easy to carry, and a whole lot of radio in that little box right there. You know, I'd also highly recommend this for a beginner that's just getting in. If you just got your general and you're getting into HF, this is a great home unit as well, or something to get started with both portable and at home. Xiegu makes a 100-watt amp that this thing connects to. I have one, and sometimes I hook this thing up and use 100 watts at home with it. To be honest with you, you're going to really be surprised that there's not a whole lot of difference between running 20 watts with this thing and 100. Yeah, you're going to break through some pileups and maybe do a little bit better, but you don't really need the amp. The 20 watts gets it done. So if you're thinking about a first-time HF rig, look into the Xiegu G90. It's a great radio. I thoroughly love it, and I'm going to go on record right now and say this is my all-time favorite rig that I've ever had, and I've had a few. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it educational, and maybe if you're on the fence about getting a G90, maybe this will convince you one way or the other. Anyway, until next time, I'm Walt, K4OGO. Thanks for watching. 73, my friends.